This is CBS 11 News at 5. Not just what happens, what matters.
It is our top story tonight. After nearly 20 years, the last legal decision in the Exxon Valdez case comes with emotions ranging from disappointment to disgust.
Earlier today, the nation's highest court reduced the punitive damage amount from $2.5 billion to $500 million. Tonight, we have complete team coverage of the Supreme Court's decision.
In just a moment, we will travel to the community of Cordova to hear reaction from some of the plaintiffs.
But first, we start tonight with CBS 11's Matthew Simon, who is live in our newsroom with a breakdown of today's decision. Matthew.
Good evening, Laura and Dave. For the plaintiffs, it was a sweeping blow. For big business who want to put it on how much money a jury can punish a company for, and employees today, it was a victory, as justices cut the $2.5 billion in punitive damage money to a fifth of that.
In about a 60-page decision, the 5-3 majority held what maritime law says about punitive damages. In other words, within sea law cases, if punishment money is awarded, it cannot be more than compensation damages. Thus, the justices reduced the $2.5 billion punitive damages to $500 million, in line with what the compensation money plaintiffs were originally awarded. Justices cut the punitive damages to $500 million. Far from the 1994 jury decision, Exxon should pay $5 billion in punitive damages. The Supreme Court was actually deciding if the plaintiffs should get $2.5 billion. That's after a federal appeals court cut that verdict in half. Writing for the majority, Justice David Souter called the damages excessive in maritime law cases, saying in circumstances of this case, the award should be limited to the amount equal to compensatory damages. But for the three dissenting justices, both Stevens and Ginsburg, the court today wrote a new law has been created that should have been up to Congress, while Justice Byers said, quote, the punitive damages award before us already represents a 50% reduction from the amount the district court strongly believed was appropriate. I would uphold that.
The court divided today 5-3, with Justice Samuel Alito taking no part in the case because he owns Exxon stock. If the court had a 4-4 split, the plaintiffs would have actually received the $2.5 billion. This afternoon, we talked with plaintiff attorney David Esting, who explained us the next steps. From here, we go back to the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, where they'll have to amend their opinion to mirror the Supreme Court. Then this will have to be handed back over to Anchorage Federal Court to actually hand out the damages. While this case, the interest there adds up to about $1 billion, I'm told Exxon could argue to withhold the interest. If that is successful, the plaintiffs will only get the $507 million, or about $15,000 apiece. If this award includes interest, each plaintiff will get about $30,000. Easting says this whole process should take about 60 days. Live in the newsroom, I'm Matthew Simon, CBS 11 News.